Hello, everybody. It's Craftin' Just Because with Chris Cowan. I'm just getting set up here. I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. Okay. So we're going to be playing with the Seaside Wishes embossing folder and dies. And then I'm also going to pair it with the Labeled with Love set because I want to use this just for you sentiment with the punch. So, let's see here. We're going to also be doing a scrap of Calypso Coral, a scrap of Old Olive, and then we're using this piece of Designer Series paper from the Take It to the Sky. And then I also have a 12 by 12, or sorry, not a 12 by 12, piece of basic white cardstock. Sorry, I was drawing a blank there, you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to want to die cut and stamp everything. So let's see here. Let's move our Designer Series paper out of the way. I'm going to bring in my big cut and emboss machine since we have our embossing folder here. Okay. So first what we're going to do, let me get my cutting mats on here. I'm going to run these two pieces through first. And we are going to, let me see, let me get my die cuts out. We're going to do a big starfish. And then I want to do some grass, or seagrass, I guess I should say. We're going to make a cute little treat bag. So I'm going to use all the pieces of seagrass. And then we'll have our little starfish as well. So that's one fold, or one pass through. Okay, so I'm going to put my starfish aside and my pieces of grass, seagrass. Okay. And then we want to run our embossing folder through. And how that set this comes with this die, and this will snap into place on your embossing machine or template. And then you're going to put down your you're going to put down your cardstock. Okay. And so it's going to cut those silver dollars out and emboss them. And then we're going to put our plate through. And see how it embossed them, and then cut out the silver dollars. So that's a great set to get. Okay, come on. Okay, let's see if we can. There we go. I love how it embosses them and just cuts it out all nice. Okay. And then you could run that through if you just wanted a background and not to cut them out. So we're done with all of our plates. Next, we're going to get rid of our machine. And then let's put our dies away so we don't lose those. Okay. So we have the dies done, the embossing folder done. Next, let's go ahead and move on to stamping our image. I brought in Calypso Coral and Old Olive ink, and what I want to do is first do the lines around the tag. And I was thinking of doing those in Old Olive. Just like that. And then we'll do our sentiment in the Calypso Coral. This little thing would be, little bag that we're going to make would be so cute for a birthday party or a coastal themed party to gift a special someone a nice little treat. Okay. And then we have our Just For You. Put that right there in the middle. Just like that. And then let's put our stamps away and we'll punch that out. Okay. Perfect. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to bring back in our designer series paper and also our paper trimmer. So let me grab that. And you're only going to need a piece that is 8.5 by 6 inches. So you can make 2 of these out of one 12 by 12 piece of cardstock or piece of designer series paper. Okay, so there's our 8.5 by 6 inch piece. On that 8-inch side, we want to score it at 2, 4, 6, and 8 inches. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6, and 8 inches. And then on that 6-inch side, we want it at 1 3/4, and then at 5 inches. Okay. Now we're all done with our paper trimmer. We're going to bring in our bone folder and our paper snips. So I might have cut out too many embellishments, but that's okay because you can always use them on a different project. Okay, so now we're going to do a little trimming on this top. So you notice, if you notice, there's a larger section and a smaller section. We are going to first take off the 2 rectangles on the top and the bottom. And how we're gonna do that is we're just gonna cut up the score line and then tab it. Cut up the score. So this is what it should look like. Okay. Next, on the shorter side, we want to get rid of these 3 rectangles and leave the one closest to our tab. So I'm going to turn it over just because it's easier to see with those tiny little lines. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to cut up each of these score lines to the intersecting score line. And we're just going to take out a tiny little chunk. So I kind of do like a little bit of a wedge on either side so that it does take out that chunk. And let me show you what I mean. See how there's just a little bit there? That means it'll fold up real nice with that. I'll lay this down as soon as I get my next little piece. Okay, so there's how it looks. Okay, then we're going to bring in our tear and tape. And we're going to put some right here on this tab. And then we'll take the release paper off. And we will fold this up. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put it on its bottom. This is our front, the one that has no flap. So I'm going to put the bottom one on first. And I'm just going to use liquid glue for this just to make it a little easier for myself. So I'm going to add my glue here, fold that over, add more glue, fold that over, and then fold over our top. Or our front. Okay, and then I'm going to put it on its bottom. And how it's going to go is it's a little box like this, and it's going to secure with ribbon. So let's first go ahead and add our ribbon. I have some Night of Navy ribbon here. I'm just going to tie a bow. And then I'm just going to trim off my end. Okay. Now let's decorate. So like I said, we probably won't use all of the pieces that we die cut, but it's better to have more sometimes than not enough. So what I was thinking is, let's get some dimensionals here. Let's first put down some of our seagrass. And I'm just going to glue it on either side here. I might decorate both sides since I have enough pieces here. Okay. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on either side of this sand dollar so that my ribbon goes through that. Just like so. And then what I was thinking is I would glue this down on both sides as well, just like that, and put that towards the top where it says just for you. And then I don't think I'm going to use the other sand dollars. I think I'm just going to put the grass and then the starfish down on this side. And then I'm going to add the starfish with oh no, I'm not doing dimensionals. I'm going to do glue since there's not a whole lot of room there. And then this is our project today, you guys. Super simple treat bag. Like I said, you can get 2 out of a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. And it's cute because it's decorated on both sides. And then I can save those for a future project. Excuse me. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's fun little project. And until next time, my creative peeps, I will see you later. Have a great night, okay? Bye-bye.